No one likes to be uncomfortable. In fact, we often go out of our ways to avoid discomfort, from eating out to binge watching Netflix. In today's society, we can do so much with our phones, from tracking our steps to paying our bills. But as convenient as life can get, it's important to remember that being comfortable is not the same with having peace, and that this comfort is actually a luxury we have that many people around the world do not have. In this video, we'll talk about tips and tricks for you to become comfortable with the uncomfortable. Number 1, remembering our end goal. In this last video, before we break off to summer break and end all of our semester, I want you to reflect on what will make us happy. In the previous sessions, we've looked at arranging our priorities, setting our goals, and determining our sources of motivation. Now, I want you to think, have I seen these play out in my life? Do I need to reflect, rearrange different things? Sometimes all we want is a break to get us far away from our work and our priorities, just set up a lawn chair or maybe go to the beach and stay there forever, drinking our cold lemonade. But if we think about it, being a year or even a week just in a lawn chair or in the beach is probably not the best for us. It might lead us to some sunburn or back problems or even cavities. Yes, we need rest, but we need rejuvenating ways to rest and to get us motivated to go back to work and to our daily routines. And most important, we need to remember that comfort will not lead us to fulfillment.
Number 2, accepting the challenge. When we are tired or discouraged, the goals we have set may seem impossible or silly. The lawn chair or sofa dream is then very appealing. Don't give up. We can fall many times on our way up the mountain, but the art of climbing isn't always getting up. Make sure that before you make any major decisions, you halt. If you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, halt. Stop. Reach out to someone, reflect, talk, eat, do whatever you need to do, whether it be take a shower or have a dance party. Realize that yes, life is a challenge and my goals may be lofty, but all of life is an adventure. Suffering, bitterness, and anger can often come from a resistance of accepting what life has in store for us today. If we look at the bright side, recognizing that the flowers need the rain to grow, it will help us accept the rainy days as part of the adventure.
Number 3, live in the now. What's the point of success if you don't enjoy it? What are those small moments of being uncomfortable throughout your day? Maybe it's waking up without the snooze alarm, or working out for a long period of time without getting distracted. Maybe it's keeping your room clean. What are those moments that at the end of the day will make us feel proud? And we should also reflect on what are those things that we can and can't control.
Number 4, lose the sense of entitlement. No one guaranteed us an easy way through challenges. When we get too comfortable with our lives, we make everything about us. We laugh at the character of Veruca Salt from Roald Dahl's Charlie in the Chocolate Factory because her major concern in life is herself, her wants, and her needs. We cringe and almost breathe a sigh of relief when her intemperate wants lead her to be thrown down the trash chute like a bad egg. Though the character is a bit of an exaggeration, we recognize that we could all be Veruca Salts when we place our personal comforts or to-do lists over those of others. The solution is to give.
And lastly, number 5, get out the lawn chair. As Pope Francis once said, live your life, build your life, do it, keep moving forward. We need to open our eyes to the needs of those around us. The needs might not be visible, nonetheless, they're still there. We need to break out of the tiny bubble in which we live and connect with those around us. We need to rejoice in the small discomforts of our everyday lives to make the lives of others more pleasing. Maybe it's doing the bed for your sister, or when you go to the library, arranging some books you didn't even use. I don't know, it might be different for everyone, but I know those discomforts are there for all of us. We need to foster an attitude of gratitude for all that we have received, which leads us to want to give back and solve problems that will help improve the lives of others. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips and tricks help you become comfortable with the uncomfortable. Remember, you can either be comfortable and stagnant or stretch yourself, be uncomfortable, and grow.